Say you have. Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, and in this live stream I am panicking trying to get everything taken care of before we leave for SpaCon tomorrow. Fortunately, tomorrow is just set up. There's no selling. So, hey Ashley, how's it going? But yeah, so I'm still getting just started. So there's that traditional gotta figure everything out. Hey Bernie. Hey Randy. You were third. Poor Randy hurt his neck snuggling me yesterday. Like, he had pulled the chair over and was like hugging me from behind while I worked for like 4 hours. So now he's got like this horrible crick in his neck. So he's got like a hot compress on. Hey Nancy. Hey Wanda. Hey Samantha. Hey Jack. So today I am finishing a bunch of projects that I've had kind of going on the burner. Hey Mikio. But I will, Chris. I used some mixed in with some body oil on him, but I'm gonna retreat him for sure. But he doesn't like being oily. So hey Boneyard. I'm having to attach, hey Brissy, like put the finishing touches on a lot of different pieces because right now I have nothing finished. So hey Amber. Dorothy hopes your neck gets better. I have a fresh cup of coffee. I did. The bottle is like half empty. I use it twice a day every time I go out to the chickens. So the mosquitoes still eat me up anyways, but it makes me smell nice. So, and I like to think that it helps, but I call it the square inchies, where every square inch of my skin is covered in bug bites. So what I'm working on here right now, I'm panicking because I don't have anything made. I don't have any videos shot for you guys, and I need to sleep at some point. So I'm coming through, and I have my thing of, was going through Yvonne withdrawals right on. Okay, let me figure out this camera. And then also, y'all, guess who decided to rearrange the craft room? Me. So we aren't gonna do it until probably the middle or end of November, but I'm already... It's gonna take a hot minute, but I am already drawing up floor plans for how we're going to rearrange the craft room, because the whole storage room is gonna get opened up to us. So that's gonna be so nice. So that's cutting into productivity as well. Now, first things first, it's mail time. So we went to open this end. Okay, I will. I've got a couple of packages today from the post office. So I am super excited. Yeah, I keep going to Sally Beauty Supply and getting like a bunch of wig stuff. So they keep giving me free bags because I keep spending so much there. Got a Nightbot that should take over almost all the trolls. Yeah, sorry, whenever we said in the Nightbot, it demoted everybody, and so then we just added in Randy because he's right here in the room. But that way, we don't want anybody to feel obligated to do, that they have to show up for the live streams and stuff. But now we can all just sit back and relax. Huh. Yeah, I do. Ooh, what are these? Okay, so this is from Bruce Palmer. Oh my gosh, that's really kind of you to say. I really think, Mary says, Vaughn, you're getting so thin. I think this is just the camera angle because I just ate like a 40-piece chicken wing. Oh wow, I hope there's a note in here. There is. And the note says, hi Yvonne and Randy. My name is Bruce Palmer, and I am 70 years young. I used to be a farrier when I was young, and now I'm retired. I love making stuff. I have many hobbies and get involved with polymer clay and making jewelry. I love watching your videos. I have learned a lot watching you. You're making jewelry and your humor. Randy seems like a good partner for you. You guys are a good couple. I am a huge animal lover. I have even owned a monkey, skunk, parrot, a pet pig, and 1 cow. I guess we like animals. That is so cool. Do you have an online store? I would love to go to it. We do have an online store. It's backtoearthcreations.com. I would love to go to it. I can do some stuff on the internet. My sons help me a lot. Right on. Your parents must be very happy for your success. Keep up the good work. I hope you find some time. I would love to hear from you. My address is, and he gave me, P.S. Can you send me a signed picture of you and Randy to put up in my craft shop? You guys stay well. A big fan of yours, Bruce. P.S. I put a couple of things for you to try and make something out of. Thank you so much, Bruce. That's awesome. Oh, this is wonderful. Of course, we'll get a good picture taken and print it off and sign it and send it to you, Bruce. Because this is, and look at these beautiful things he sent. These cute little wire frames. Well, super cool. Okay. And then the next one, this one's actually a custom order that I'm going to be making a video of. I get to wrap this in sterling silver. I can't y'all send me such fancy boxes, and then I can't figure out how to open them. One more word and you won't survive. Oh, good gravy. I'm gonna have to use my teeth. Ooh.
Dorothy had said, "Come on, people, where's all those lights at?" And I was like, "It's only been streaming for 5 minutes. How are people
Right?
supposed to know if they like it or not?" People like, Vaughn is talking. Everyone likes this.
Oh, wow. This is what I get to wrap, you guys. Look at that quartz crystal. Double points. It's so pretty.
Huh. Yeah, I think it's not there.
What thing?
My Nightbot thing.
I know.
Or is it just...
I have them set to like 5, 7. I don't know. I usually need Lauren here. Do I have to open Nightbot
I don't know.
to have it working? I have no idea. Nightbot wiped the link list. Oh, really? Ugh. Nightbot. This, I can't wait to get to wrap this.
Yeah.
Hey, Asmith. How's your hair today? He cut his hair. Yeah, crap. I'm gonna have to go in and reset everything then. Okay, now this is the big one, you guys. This is the end to open.
Well, one end says open this
Hmm?
end. One end says open this end.
Uh-huh. That's the end that I'm opening.
I do too exist, Nightbot.
So this is going to be phenomenal. I think this is from Please Not Read on Air. Be alone when you read it. Thank you, honey. Right on. Oh no. It's from my friend Annette. She asked me to not read it on air. I hope you see it for your next mention. I'm going to save this note, Annette, until I am off the air, just like you asked. So I'm going to set that aside, but this is, she made Randy and I a banner for in our booth. Hey, Randy.
Yo.
I know your shoulder hurts, but can you come help me?
I got this one. So you keep on. Oh, hello.
Wow.
That's really cool.
This is amazing. This is perfect. What does it say? Unique handmade jewelry, costumes, cosplay armor, and henna body art. Yvonne Williams and Brandy Kennedy. And look at y'all, she even put our logo on there. Here, hold it real tight. We are official. We have a banner.
And a
Oh
logo.
my gosh.
And a logo.
And a logo.
How you gonna fold this?
I don't know. I want to roll it. That way it doesn't have... I don't know. The way she folded it was like perfect. Okay, so yeah, this one first.
You do the top one first?
And now fold up the bottom. Okay, now lay it on its tummy. And we'll roll it up. Rolling gently because I don't want to mess anything up. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. This is perfect, Annette. Thank you. It came out more beautiful than, it's perfect. So we're official, guys. We have a banner. I love it. I hope your shoulder's doing okay. Randy's shoulders hurt now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that was phenomenal. I'm so blessed, you guys. Thank you guys so much for, I mean, you guys are just so good to us. Yeah, Annette, do you have a business page or something where we can refer other people to your services? Because, I mean, clearly you're a pro at this. Like, it's an awesome banner. She did a marvelous job. Now everyone can find your booth so much easier. I know, right, Gypsy? And it even matches... I thought everything was reversed, but you're just on the other side of the room. Yeah, I'm over in our leatherworking area. Azimuth, when you move in, we're going to be rearranging the craft room again. Like, basically, like, the whole house. It's going to be amazing. And it says, no, I just do it for, I've been doing it forever. Vaughn, you see yourself all the time. I can tell you're getting thin. Love your crafting. I made a clay and a wire wrap dragon eyes. Everyone loves them. It's my secret where I learned how to do it. Right on. Well, don't keep it too much of a secret. Send them over to my tutorials. Hope your shoulder feels better. Oh. Oh, it's a secret. Never mind. I'm not talking about anything.
What are you talking about? Azimuth doesn't exist.
Who's
I know I
Azimuth?
said so.
There is no Azimuth. There is only Zool.
There's only Nightbot.
There is only Nightbot.
Did you
Okay.
log into Nightbot this year?
Yeah, let me see. Okay, so I got a bunch of these headdresses made with the help of my friend Lauren from Lauren Cosplay. Hey, Derpy. My day is going really well. I'm kind of panicking a little bit, trying to get stuff done, but I'm hanging out with you guys, so everything's okay. So I just need to put some elastic on these. I already have the elastic cut and punched. I just need to set some rivets. Yeah, it has all of my timers enabled.
Maybe not do the timers, like do the,
I don't have them set up as commands. I have them set up as timers.
set them up as commands.
I'm not going to do that right now.
Okay, well, disable the timers then.
Why?
Because it's going to get incredibly annoying.
Are they popping up?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't see them.
They're popping up saying that they don't exist.
Oh. Okay, I'll disable all of them. Now this is something if you want to log into Nightbot Randy.
Perhaps on a different day.
Okay. Give me just a sec, you guys, to if you want to holler questions at me, because I can't read and click at the same time.
What does that mean? A real job.
What? Who gets a real job? I
Azimuth
can't have no
does.
job. Azimuth has a real job?
Yeah, it says I have fans here. How do I have fans here? I don't even get to see the live streams most of the time because I have a real job.
Oh, Azimuth, are you bitter? No. Sorry, I gotta troll you, bro. You make a huge impression the times you're in there, Azimuth. You're one of a kind. I know. Is it a secret, Azimuth? Because I want to tell everybody. Do you have any tips for cutting curves when tooling leather? Whenever I'm tooling leather, I use a tool called a swivel knife that, oh, I just dropped elastic into my paint water. Gross. La, la, la. I use a tool called a swivel knife, and I'm surely I can find mine. What did I do with it? And I promptly lost mine, apparently. But it has a little swivelly handle, and you can cut curves. It's just, a lot of it is just practice. What is SpaCon? It's a convention down in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Okay, I'm gonna be angling right. Oh, I'd love to go to the Georgia Ren Fair. Okay, so we have this set up. Got my rivets. Okay, if you'll keep laying questions or statements onto me, Randy, because I can't read what everybody's saying and work at the same time.
Keep the incest jokes to yourself this time, Vaughn.
For reals, right? I'm basically just gonna go and like smile and nod at everybody the whole time.
The bracelets that you use are on sale at Michael's 50% off. This is
Right on.
Carol from Sacramento.
Hey, Carol in Sacramento. She says that the...
I don't know how it is back where you are, but I bought the whole thing that was on the shelf.
Right on. I've bought them out. I bought Michael's out of those bracelet bases as well. But you can also go to their website and order some and still get the sale price. Typically, unless it's something that's like specific to that individual store.
Hey, Vaughn, on those horns you made, did you glue the foam together a few times to give them that thickness?
I did. On these horns, you can see I used the 10 millimeter EVA foam or just regular mats like this one, the crash mats. These horns are 2 layers thick. This one is 3 layers thick. But I found a supplier on Amazon where you can get them at 3/4 of an inch thick instead of just 1/2 inch. She snuggles her dogs and her Randy and then spends the rest of the time breaking her fingers with tools. Asmith knows my truth.
Nicole said, thank you, Yvonne, for your advice and encouragement, and inspiring me to post my first wire wrapping tutorial. Now I'm getting ready to post another. Thank you for being
Right
here.
on.
You are.
Oh, well, thank you, Nicole. I'm going to have to go and check out your tutorial. I might learn something. Randy, I woke up unable to move the right side of my neck. Oh, no.
Yeah, me too.
Randy says, yeah, me too. Yeah, sorry for all the background noise as well. It's like 95 degrees today. I don't know what happened. It was like beautiful pre-fall weather for like a week. And then summer came back with a vengeance. Then we're like, stop it. So yeah, I'm just setting some rivets and boom, wearable headdress. I am now like a dinosaur or something. I repeatedly just got to our necks. Well, good luck for your husband, because glitter is the herpes of the craft world. Who's using glitter? Ugh. Same for us in our spot of Canada. It was all nice and just bam, heat wave. Right on. Hey, Jamie. Thanks. I love these tops. I don't make them. I get them from my friend Carrie with the Unleash the Goddess. She has an Etsy store, but she's been on vacation for a while. So, going to wear this thing to Archon. This is for sale, Asmith, but if we still have it, I'll wear it. But we have a couple of different styles. Some of them are, I really like the multi-horn.
What is the average temperature for where you live in summer?
What's going on?
What is the average temperature for where you live in summer?
I don't know, like 1,000,000 degrees plus tornadoes is basically our weather here. I don't know, it's pretty windy here all the time. Raffle. Bacundies? What? Yeah, I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure out Nightbot, so y'all be patient with me.
It's doing good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why did it say Bacundies?
Because it banned Bacundies.
Because it what?
It banned him.
Oh. Okay. So it also publicly shames the person?
I guess.
Nice, I like that. Lynn, spirit glue works on anything, but it's really hard to get out of hair. That's true. Woo! Live stream. Hey, Angela. I was gone for a week. Suddenly 19 videos to watch, right? No,
Is this gonna be a
Asmith's the
longer
creator too. He knows how bad it can be. Do what?
Is this going to be a longer video? Because I've got to go pick up my brat from the bus.
Go ahead and pick up your brat. Your words, not mine. And I'll likely still be here when you get back. We're gonna play it by ear. Wolf. I'm moving in with Vaughn in about 2 months. I know. Okay, so I can tell everybody. My very good friend Asmith with Hidden Thicket here on YouTube is moving into my house, and we get to be like housemates, and it's gonna be incredible. And he's gonna help make me a better person because I suck at life a lot.
Hello, my name is Adrian. I have a real job, and yes, I'm bitter.
Oh no, I'm making these way too long. Like this one doesn't even hold on. So a way that you can shorten the elastic is to just fold it over and then whip stitch along the edges, and it'll hold it nice and tight.
Do you have your company logo on your van?
We don't. We actually try to avoid having anything on our van that shows that we're a vendor, because anybody who knows anything about vendors is going to know that we probably have a lot of cash on our person whenever after a show, and so we don't want to make ourselves targets for thievery, as well as like vandalism, because you never know if somebody else is like, Psh, that vendor, and like comes and like slashes our tires or something. You know, it's like you know, so I would rather lose the advertising opportunity but not make ourselves targets for vandalism or theft, if that makes sense.
I'd love to send you a canvas.
Ooh,
Awesome.
right on. Well, I had set up a nice little command for if people wanted to send me a canvas.
Then you put it on a timer, not a command.
Yeah. Give me a sec. But if y'all want to send anything to us, either for me to make something out of for you or just to send a gift out of the goodness of your heart, you can send it to P.O. Box 238, Carthage, Missouri, 64836. That had to take the stickers off the van before heading out. Right? Hear me now. One more when you want to buy. Thank you, Randy. I'd love to get custom plates. That would be super cool.
Fairly often this way.
I'm really looking forward to Asmith moving in. Like, so hard. I want our home to become like this craft haven streaming hub of awesomeness. We just need better internet. Like, much better internet would be really nice. American. You bet. Wait, Thicket is going to be streaking around in nothing but a wig? Hopefully. Bunch of beautiful men running around in my house. I could get used to that. Oh, the woes of crappy internet. I feel it. I know, right? I'm so envious of my friend Lauren's internet because she can stream like off of OBS. So I strived one day have the overhead view that she has as well as the face cam. Like, it's, I lust after her entire setup. It's just the greatest. That's a much better size.
Try to pay ransom to get me back 17 years and never had a week off.
Oh, right? Oh, goodness.
Wig in a lab coat.
Wig in a lab coat. Lubba lubba dub dub. You guys are fun. Hey, Karen. Hey, Randy. Can you do me a huge favor? Could you come do that over here next to me on my laptop so that they can hear you talk? Why no? Aww.
Yes.
I guess. I can't, we can't hear anything you're saying. Okay. Well, I want to know, Are you doing rivets now? Remember I asked about how rivets, I bought a kit but no instructions. Right on. Well, what I've done, Carol, is I've punched a hole through both pieces with a 5/64 inch hole punch. I went a little smaller than what the rivet actually is on this one because this will stretch out very nicely. And then you just, this is called a quick rivet too, so you can kind of see that's the way the back looks. And it's just this little peg like that. And I'm going to feed it through my elastic and then feed it through my foam or leather. And then there's a little part called a cap that looks like this that you just put right over the tip of it. And then there is a tool called a rivet setter that looks like this. It has a domed end and a flat end. What we're going to do is you put the domed end over the head of the rivet and you whack the crap out of it. And it sets it. Just like that.
Tammy says, Vaughn, do you know a cheap place to find textured stuff for polymer clay? Or can you do a tutorial on making your own?
Okay. Tammy asks, do I know of a place to get affordable texturing for polymer clay, or can I do a tutorial of how to make my own? I usually get a lot of my texture stuff on sale at like Michael's or Hobby Lobby whenever their stamp stuff goes on sale. But also I will do a tutorial showing you guys some interesting ways that you can make your own unique texture plates. Bye, Valerie. Thanks for hanging out. And y'all, I have some fantastic news. I actually got caught up on our online sales that were backlogged by like a month because between online sales, not custom work. I have 4 more custom projects before I'm completely caught up. So Asmith and your dumpster fire.
I doubt it'll involve cream corn, considering Asmith is kind of allergic.
You know, Asmith has a corn allergy, so no creamed corn parties for Asmith. Hey, Captain, I am making a whole bunch of different foam headdresses. Like, this one's probably my favorite. I'm putting it back on. But these are going to be for sale in our booth this weekend at SpaCon in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
I need a bracelet on. Can you email, or can I email you with a commission for it? I know you're on a 6-week lead time.
Right on.
Not right now.
Not right now. I'm not taking any custom orders until probably the end of November. I've been behind for about a year, so I hope so, Captain. I hope we get to fit in some play and it won't just be a work weekend. But yeah, I've been like horribly behind on everything for almost since April. I've been just running behind, so I'm trying desperately to get caught up. So I've closed custom orders. We still have the rings for sale on the website, so hopefully that will go over well. But other than that, I haven't posted anything else to our Etsy or anything like that. So your laugh is adorable as always. Oh, well, thank you. And I'm kind of stressed
Sometimes
out. Like,
when you laugh randomly, it freaks me out because we can't see what you're laughing at.
That's hilarious. Who said that?
Derpy Pigeon.
Derpy Pigeon said, sometimes when you laugh randomly, it freaks me out because y'all can't see what I'm laughing at, I guess. Well, sometimes I just do that. I just sit there and I'm like, blah, or something. Like, I don't know. Because Randy will look over at me and he's like, are you tickling yourself? And I'm like, yeah. Sorry, this was the happiest medium I could find of people still being able to make eye contact with you guys, or, well, between that and y'all still being able to see what we're doing. Hey, Diane, I am making headdresses today. I'm coming through. I've got the elastic cut, but I cut it all about 2 inches long. So I'm trimming it down and I'm punching holes.
Evan from England just came exists.
You do that often, Derpy. Yeah, it does. Hey, Vaughn and Randy. Hey, Ann. We're doing fantastically. And I'll get made of yours a remote for the Zoom function, right? Actually, on reverse mode like this, our phone doesn't zoom in and out. There's no help in it. Okay, so again, I'm just setting some rivets because I have a lot of like partially finished projects kind of going over here. Well, hey, Randy.
What are you hammering on, rubber?
This is a piece of marble that I'm hammering on. It's like a little marble cutting board. Actually, I think it was a trivet. I got it at like Goodwill. The little Viking has changed, right? Patreon members get this woman a camera. Well, a lot of it is we have really poor internet. So I have some decent cameras that have been sent to us, but I can't live stream off of them because it's super choppy and just bad.
They can't connect to the internet.
Yeah, and they don't have Wi-Fi. So I guess maybe if I could get like a GoPro that connects to the internet, I don't know. Like, I just don't know.
Aspen says, I feel so left out, I don't make jewelry at all.
You do too make jewelry. I've sold your jewelry before, Smith. You made those beautiful little horn pendants. Here we go.
Adrian, get these people a router. It's not a matter, get these people a router.
We have the fanciest router. We just have a really crappy internet, and that's something that we're going to be working on. Is getting better internet into the house, but it's just one thing at a time. And right now we have to get caught up on custom work. We have to get inventory made. Yada yada yada. I did take y'all's suggestion and used some forks to hold the. I'm not gonna stick that up my nose because it's for sale. Yeah, I am. But it really made spray painting and wood gluing these insulation foam horns so much easier. Who is your internet or Wi-Fi carrier? We go through the municipal. Like, the same people who give us electricity give us internet here in Carthage. So, it's no wonder that it's kind of not the greatest.
Hey, Vaughn and Randy, I'm new to your channel and was wondering if you could make rings from polymer clay with clay and crystals, and if you could do a tutorial on it, please.
I will definitely do a tutorial on that. The question is about making, like, I guess finger rings out of polymer clay. The fork idea was perfect, Kate. Thank you. I think that's doable. I'll do a video on it. For in the booth, I don't do a whole lot of stuff like that because I try to keep our rings very adjustable. Because, you know, I'd hate for somebody to come into the booth and be like, oh, I love this, but I'm a size 5 and it's a size 7. Or I'm a size 9 and it's a size 8, you know? And so it's just, sizing stuff is always such a battle. What Captain say? I guess I could pull it up over here so I don't have to look up all the time. It's away from clubbing instrument. PTSD. Oh no. The trick is to fear is exposure. Hit it harder, Vaughn. Right? Sorry, trigger warning. But this keeps me from having issues. It's stress relief, you guys.
Yep, it's good for your posture.
It is, but I don't know. I'm a little hunchback.
You should wear your hat in all of your tutorials now. It's great.
Shouldn't I? Well, this one's for sale, but I think I should make one for me. A little monster. Yeah, it's eyes on fire. I have it stuck in my head today. La, la, la. Right on. I'll be sure to do that for you then with the polymer clay ring tutorial. Excellent. So those are done. Okay, and now we have these guys over here, which are bracers that are all finished. We've got some very pretty shiny purple ones, some pretty shiny bronze ones, some pretty shiny green ones, and some very pretty hammered metal silver ones. So,
Have you considered using a slide like bra straps to adjust the elastic on the hem pieces?
that's a really good idea. That's actually the best idea I've ever heard for that. You're brilliant and I love you. Today I almost broke 2 fingernails trying to put my drawing tablet together with my laptop. It was horrific. Did you sew those? These are actually made out of foam. It's crazy. Do you want Randy?
So what was the good idea?
Using what you read to me about using a bra strap. Huh?
But did they hear?
I don't know if you came over here to love on me and be with me, they'd hear.
This is what got me hurt yesterday.
Well, come get hurt more. Love is pain, Randy. Life is pain for a me seek.
Life is pain for a Randy.
Life is pain for a Randy.
You ever played with Shrinky Dinks?
I have never played with Shrinky Dinks. Not in my entire life. Not as a child or an adult. So, I do want to show you guys. We got more, storage. Because now that we're doing more three-dimensional stuff, we kind of need, for it to not get crushed whenever it's getting packed away. So we decided to go with, we're experimenting with one of these clear, like, under the bed storage totes. I think it was like $10 at Walmart. Now, I wouldn't rely on these for storing a whole lot of weight. So I'm not going to be putting like a bunch of like metal costumes in it. But for the foam stuff, I think it's going to be perfect.
Some tiger balm. I might just.
Come on over here, hon. Come on, you changed your position and everything.
Nope.
Why no?
Because I told them to.
Okay.
Do you have a stream schedule? I haven't been able to catch them lately.
This keeps sliding down. The question is, do I have a stream schedule? Kind of. I usually try to consistently stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This past week got pretty wonky. Hey!
Somebody's in front.
Okay. Will you babysit them?
Yeah. Hey, hush. This is actually not an ice pack. It's a heating thing and is really hot. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there is a like metal thing in there. And basically, this actually is still really, really warm. It's supposed to get all like crunchy, but it's still very liquid, and the liquid is very, very hot. I don't know the science behind it. Asmith has one because he went to the convention where we got these. But I woke up and I really could, like, I can look left and right now, but I haven't been able to for most of the day. So I finally broke down. I was like, fine, I'm going to use this thing. And it is very, very warm. What's up?
I'm putting on my happy hat.
You happy hat?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm back. Hey, everybody. See, you were over here. You could have stayed.
Nope.
Nope. No staying for the Randy.
Do you make it in the microwave? No, actually, you have to boil this thing.
You must have pulled a muscle in your neck. That's super painful. I've done it. It's not fun. This is the second time that this happened in a while, so...
What do you mean?
Well, last time... Well, I guess in the past decade. This is the second time
Yeah, I
this
was going to say,
happened.
last time was like 6 years ago.
Well, it's just like you that, like, well, last time that happened 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I knew you were going to say that. The simple and imprecise science, right? Do you sleep on a double pillow? I used to do that and wake up with a lot of pain in my neck. We do. Well, we need to get a new bed. Our bed is, like, wrecked. So, okay. So I'm putting these into the storage bin. And
Yes, it is reusable.
we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm wearing number 7 for the headdresses, which I'm leaving on because it makes me happy. And now I have to figure out the strapping that I'm going to do on this one, which I modified. I basically just took all of our same leather templates that we usually use, like this right here is the same headdress made out of leather, whereas this one's made out of foam. sorry if you guys are lagging. You might need to like refresh the screen and stuff. The signal is going to space, and we are just running it off of our phone. So, got it. I'm certified in facials and back and neck facials and a little massage. I'll come and trade them for free personal lessons. Right on. You know, poo noodles, they make a good neck pillow to keep the curve in your neck when sleeping. Right on. No, you can't microwave it, Penny, because it has this little metal tab in it that you click it and it activates it and makes it hot. But it, yeah. Asmith's got it. Asmith says boiling it melts / uncrystallizes the sodium acetate.
That's the stuff. Science.
I had no idea how awesome pro massages were until I went into physical therapy this month for my neck and shoulder. I'd love to be able to take Randy and I to go get some professional massages. That'd be great. So I think what I'm going to do for this one is make a base bracer and then glue it on there. So this is one of the projects in the to finish pile. This is one of the projects in the to finish pile. So we actually have a video upcoming on the pros and cons of hot glue, and Quintana says, Vaughn, your signal is extremely fast because I can send you a message and you answer it almost immediately if you see it. I know, well, I can only see like 2, maybe 3 messages at a time when it's scrolling on the screen, and then my laptop does not keep up with it at all. But this one I made using contact cement, and this one I made using hot glue. So you can really see the differences here, but I'll be releasing a tutorial later in the week on that. And this one, I can't really wear it because my hair is too big. Well, there we go. But this is going to have little horns coming out of the sides, like not like this, but you get the idea. And then it's going to have a skull on it, and I think I'm gonna like cover it in fur. So that's in the to finish pile today. Here you are. Right? It does a little bit. And now this one, I can't even wear in my glasses. This is the very first helmet I ever made, you guys. And I made these front parts just a little too close together. But, I mean, I guess that's not the worst thing that's ever happened. But I can't read what you guys are saying, though. I'm sure it worked on me, Thicket. Not sure why, but... It's like the old-fashioned football helmet. Right on. It's a great helmet and not for riding the short man.
It's an old-fashioned football helmet. Were you the Vikings? Like, what?
But yeah, and so this one, I'm not really good at doing like clean stuff, so I went through and fixed all my mess-ups by making it all just look like hammered metal. But this just needs a paint job, and then it's ready to find its new home, hopefully. And I have no idea how much to charge for this stuff either, because since I'm still in my beginning learning curve, it's taking me a lot longer to make stuff than it would have, you know, whereas now I could make something in leather way faster than I can make it in foam just because I'm used to it. Placebos are definitely medically relevant. Here you are. And then I need to make, and this is all going to be on today's live stream, pauldrons out of these bad boys. So we'll see how that goes. So we'll see how this goes. And I'm using my head form Bob. He's so good. And then we also got a little miniature Bob. Like, no, we made these out of thermoplastics on said Bob. Made them goat skulls. I want to get, they've got some like really cool looking, that would look super cool layered together. They've got these really cool like cow skulls and like these cast resin things at like Hobby Lobby. Oh, Randy,
What?
look it.
What?
I'm ferocious. He's not paying attention to me.
I am not.
I can't read what you say. It's She should be doing a television show for kids. But this looks like this makes me so happy. Oh, a bobby pin just. Doesn't that look neat? And it holds the mask on. It just gives me like droopy eyes. That's totally awesome looking, and it's super comfy too. Okay, cool. So back to flesh face though. Just love the live streams. A second essential oils and acupuncture. Right on. Cosplay rose quartz. That'd be cool. Do what, Randy? And then also, y'all can see over here, we're going to be working on the peacock outfit that I started, like 3 months ago. So, yeah, and I basically don't want to do any of it. I want to take a nap. So that's where a big problem is coming in. Isn't it, though? It's good stuff. Oh yeah, I'll show you. Who wears it better, guys? I think Bob wears it better, except for he can't get his head on straight. The nap's for you. Get to work, right? Wake up and I look outside. Take a deep breath and it's real inside.
I think it's Bob.
A little
Bob
peculiar.
Wins.
Yeah, Bob wins. Hey, Bob, I'd say. Yeah, he's got that chiseled jawline. And I pray. Oh my God, do I pray every single day for your revolution. Lord. So with this one, I went ahead and I lined the inside with foam, so it'll be a little bit more comfortable to wear, in theory. So I'm super excited about this one. This is actually, and I'm not even kidding, guys, this is the first time I've tried it on. Because I've been so busy making stuff, I haven't gotten to play. But I think it definitely makes a very dramatic, like, side view, like, ka-cha.
Bob does not need facial hair.
I can't read what you guys are saying. Crap. Oh, well, well, I'm glad you like it. It looks pretty good with my glasses on, I think. Yeah, for sure. Look outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and high.
Sissy wants to wear it.
Well, you should come over and wear it. It'll look perfect with your...
Maybe at Archon,
If it doesn't sell at SpaCon, we'll still have it at Archon. But this is something that I feel like it needs like a hat box all its own, so I don't even know. I guess I'm going to wear it while driving down to the convention.
Yeah, how's that going to work with your glasses?
Yeah, I have no idea. How much fun videos makes me want Springfest to be like right now, right? Gosh, I just described you with your glasses. That's awesome. It'll look perfect with your lab coat, Azimuth. And I pray. Oh my God, do you pray? Hey, crafty mom. Okay, so I am going to start the dry brushing because I've just got to pick a project and run with it. Step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high. Man, these bobby pins are jacked.
Sam dog. What are you doing? What are you doing, Sam dog?
Right? I don't know if Azimuth could pull off, like, I don't know if he would look very natural in this much tie-dye. But hey, I'm not going to tell him how to live his life, so. I'm a little peculiar. So, we're going to be dry brushing this. My friend Lauren with LaRue Cosplay is a wizard at dry brushing things, and she has made me so addicted to it. The paintbrush. The paintbrush. Here it is. Okay, so I have a 1.5-inch chip brush. I look like a cheap hooker inside. That's hilarious, isn't it?
What is he saying? Would you like one of these?
Only one, but thank you. Oh my God, I love you, Randy. I hope you get to feeling better.
Me too.
And I'm just using Silver Enamel by Folk Art. I went bankrupt.
Captain
Oh no!
used to be a cheap hooker in tie-dye, but then he went bankrupt.
That's rough. That's like... That's really sad. That makes me sad for you. You should start a Kickstarter. Get back up on your feet. Get back in your tie-dye.
Get back on that street corner.
Get back on that street corner in your tie-dye. Oh Lord. What have we become?
Get back on that street corner. You beat that street corner.
Get back up on that street corner. So it's, I glab some paint onto the brush and then I just stab it onto the paper a bunch. And I have already heat sealed this and I've already sprayed it with Plastidip.
Hey Bun, how do you choose what to make a tutorial of and post? Just curious. I choose something simple to start, hoping to appeal to new rappers.
Right on. The question is, how do I choose what to make my videos about? My videos more often than not are a direct reflection of what I'm making there in the studio kind of anyways. So it's a lot of the custom pieces that people order, a lot of the inventory that I'm making for the booth. Sometimes people... What?
Oh, that's funny.
Sometimes people will request tutorials, and if it's a kind of in line with what I already have out and what I'm already doing, I'm like, totally, let's do this. And so,
Captain says, what's the difference between a new hooker and an old hooker? New hooker uses Vaseline, and old hooker uses polygrip.
Polygrip. Yeah, yeah. Get real high and die, but a little.
Potatoes on a street corner. Which one is the hooker?
Do what?
2 potatoes on a street corner. Which one's the hooker?
I don't know. So it kind of just.
One with the tag that says Idaho.
Idaho. That's funny. So that's how the dry brushing comes out. And I've only done just a bit. So, but it kind of just buffs it into the foam. What's up?
She put too many excited marks and got banned.
Azimuth?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh no!
Both
Sorry,
of
we're
theirs
still
is
working.
timed out.
Okay, we're still working on the, yeah, Nightbot has gone rogue. It's blocking all my friends. It's like there are no friends. There's only Nightbot. We're still trying to figure out the Nightbot settings and stuff, guys, so be patient with us.
Become self-aware.
It's become self-aware and taken over my feed.
What do elephants use as tampons? Sheep.
What do what?
Elephants use as a tampon.
Oh no.
Sheep.
Regular price, $4, $4, $4. I'll distract it. Hey Sora, how's it going? Oh, Captain.
Oh, goodness.
I have not. This was my the question is, have I done a tutorial on the helmet?
Oh, that's
This is actually the very first helmet I've ever made. So I learned so much, and I actually bought and followed the pattern pack by Lost Wax here on YouTube. He's got some really great base designs, like base templates, that I really think I'm going to be able to learn a lot from and kind of expound upon, and hopefully come into my own. No, I did go ahead and modify the nose piece just to suit a little bit more of my personal style and the things that I enjoy looking at. But I learned so much. I especially learned that I am not good at following directions. So, oops. But it still turned out.
Okay, how much are you selling it for? Is this for a cosplay? And
I think I'm gonna sell this for like 40.
how durable is it?
It seems to be pretty durable for costuming purposes. I would not recommend this for LARPing. Yeah, it's, I don't know, but I think I'm going to sell this one for 40, because there was such a learning curve on it. But I don't really know, like, I haven't actually sold foam stuff before, so I usually, whenever I'm experimenting with a new product line, I start at a very low price point just to get it sold. And
what would you start with for making a custom leather or foam? For costume, leather or foam?
Foam takes less of an initial investment in tools. Because I actually think I want to put together a specifically like pros and cons of leather versus foam. Because there are some things, like making horns, that foam is way superior to leather on. And there are other things, like durability, that leather is way more superior on. And so it's like, but once you make the initial investment of like heat gun, hot glue gun, Dremel, like you can do just about anything with foam with that. With leather, I mean, y'all have seen, I've got, a room full of leather tools, and I can always use more of them. But I feel like leather is the superior product, but go ahead and get your hands on foam because it's $1 a sheet for the most part. And any templates that you make with foam, you can also use on leather later on. So you can kind of get a feel for it, work out like the sizing and the shapes and everything, and then kind of work your way up into leather.
And he says, one completely aced foam work in like an hour.
I had a really good teacher.
As said, I taught her everything she knows. Captain says, didn't think it bows, master. Has Asmith actually taught you any?
Well, I thought it was Lauren, but I'm sure Asmith has really given me some pointers on his own work and stuff that I had stored in my data bank. But it was Lauren coming over and like showing me how to use the Dremel tips and stuff, and like that helped me actually break into it. But
I'm definitely telling the truth, says Asmith.
I'm definitely telling the truth. Okay, that makes me awful suspicious there.
It was me. I have many faces.
I have many faces.
I'm the Rick of many faces.
That's fair.
Many-faced Rick.
I think I'm Simple Rick. If I had to be one of the Ricks, I would be Simple Rick.
You wouldn't be Crafty Rick.
I don't know. Isn't that the same thing?
No.
Which one's Crafty Rick?
We haven't seen Crafty Rick. Simple Rick eats his own food.
I forgot about that.
How do we tell when Hidden Dick is telling fibs?
I don't know. I still can't tell.
Well, you got me out. He's typing.
He's typing? Right on. What does Hidden Ticket do for crafty things? He does all the things. He's a super good cosplayer. He does really good polymer clay work. It's basically, I think Hidden Thicket suffers from a bad case of not having enough time to craft. Because if I could get him to just sit down and craft with me, I think we could make some sick masterpieces. And now the helmet is ready to find its new home. Should I do this in a different color?
Yeah. Do it bronze or gold.
Your bronze or gold. Said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah.
Did that change once he's living there, bud?
Hopefully, except for that he wants to get a job like a real person, and I'm like, no, stay home and craft with me.
piece needs to stand out a little.
So, hey,
Stop it! I just removed that worm.
what? Oh, sorry. What'd you remove it with? Tweezers.
Or non-blondes.
Hmm?
Or non-blondes. Hey, yeah. What's going on?
Boy with the
So
coin.
glad to hear you say that your piece, a new design, or you price a new design low at the beginning. I too price the first few of my new designs low to see how well it sells. And hopefully the price goes up before I might stop making.
Yeah, the price, like, I start super low on my prices and then kind of inch them up and see, because if it sells well at a low price, I know I should make more and maybe charge a little bit more. If it doesn't sell at a low price, I'm like, maybe this isn't the right time for this product on the market. Unless it's something that just makes me, like, super duper happy, and then I just make more of it anyways.
Hello from Canada.
Hello in Canada. A little bit of, that's not quite enough difference though. What you say, love? I thought you'd said something. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Just in pain?
Yeah.
And I took your phone? Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can put it back in the stove. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's all hard now. I love you so much. Yeah, you can put it back in the stove and just turn the water back on.
That's what I was talking about. I think it's crunchy.
Oh my God, you are brave. Hey Sheila, I am working on this Viking helmet design and just a bunch of other armor stuff. Thanks, Kim. I didn't feel like doing my hair today, so I just put on a crown. So that's how I roll. But you guys, we're gonna rearrange the craft room in like November. Randy says it makes his head hurt just thinking about it, but I'm so excited. Because a room in the house is opening up on the downstairs, so we'll be able to, like, a room that was previously just used for storage, is going to be, like, kind of renovated. So now we get to use it for more intentional storage.
I was at a grocery store and this lady's phone went off and the ringtone was whistle stop. And mine instantly went to you in your live stream.
Noise.
I appreciate the fact that you just try something out with no fear and do so well.
Well, who said that? Sora says, I appreciate that you try things out with no fear and do so well. I have so much fear and anxiety, though. But it's like, this is gonna, like, I'm afraid it's gonna end up horrible, that, and just so much. But then I'm like, meh, I'll do it anyways. So it's, I do have fear, I just don't let it stop me. And it's a happy mistake most of the time if it comes out well. Like, this one came out, like, this helmet came out, like, jerpy kinds of tall, but I think it will look great on someone who's like 6 feet tall. Like, it just looks wrong on me, so, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be perfect for somebody else, though.
What is it that you're putting on their helmet? Did you get a chance about putting the gold?
This is folk art metallic in pure gold. Normally a person could use like buff and rub or one of the metallic like deco waxes or something, but I'm just dry brushing on little touches of this pure gold, hoping that it goes well, and it seems to be so far.
Always repurpose failed projects.
That's a really good point. That a person can always repurpose their failed projects. And I really feel like so long as you learned something, there's really no such thing as a failed project. You know, like it's like you learned from it. You'll be better next time. So the only wasted paint is what gets left unused in the tube.
Give it a nice bronze tint. Hamster dances from the dawn of the internets.
So there we go. A nice little bit of contrast going on. Just a little bit of gold. And I'm going to do just a little bit of gold here on this edging too. And I'm not going to lie, guys. There's a whole lot of leather working that translated directly over into foam smithing. So I think they're going to go hand in hand together really well.
Someone said, "Holy crap, that's just foam." I thought it was metal.
No, yeah, it's foam. Well, thank you. That's a huge compliment that you thought it was metal. Well, thank you, Tanya. And on this one, I followed the template and tutorial of a YouTuber called Lost Wax. I actually bought his template packs, and I'm super excited to kind of morph them into, you know, kind of learn from them, but start doing my own designs. Because I like learning from other people's tutorials, but I also like trying new things, like using them as a foundation to leap off of, kind of. So there we go. He's all done. Okay, so I'm going to set him over there to dry. Next project. Hey, Randy.
Yeah.
Can I get your help? You're all boo-booed up. Never mind. Can you come talk to these guys while I dig out some faux fur?
Where is the? Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, I figured. Can I give you some kisses first?
Looks like the sun's starting to go down.
Is that good?
Well, we need to unload the van before tomorrow.
Yeah.
Go get the bird.
Ouch.
That's pretty good. I think she needs to do the top and the band around the side. But I think it'll be just about done. Alright, what are people saying? I was told by someone I respect that. Instead of saying you can't do something, you should prove that you can't do it. That's a very good point. Why did you do that? What did I do to myself? I slept wrong, apparently. I don't know what it is, but I woke up this morning and I was like, this is bad. I can barely look left or right. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
I'll let you have your spot.
All built up with crap everywhere.
Oh, Sam, why is everything like this?
I don't know why I live like this, Randy and Sam. I do not know. Okay, I'm back. Let's help the labs. Ah! The phone just kamikazed. Sorry. The phone just kamikazed out of the holder because I was messing with it. Sorry. This is actually a piano bench.
Red alert, red alert.
Red alert. Mayday, camera down! Right? Well, fortunately, it landed over a nice squishy bed of foam and elastic.
Oh, you jerk.
You okay? Don't break my Randy, Sam dog. Okay. Whee! Okay. So, we have these horns that I'm super excited about. That I don't know what color I am going to paint them. So we have this helmet, and then we have these horns, and I was going to put, where'd you go? There you are. This mask on the helmet, like this. So I guess I'm really gonna have to, what's going on?
The last storm five.
Hey, Storm, how's it hanging? Sorry, I have to redo my hair so that I can try this helmet on and figure out what we're gonna be doing. What are they saying?
They're asking
And you're having these wigs. I have a dog, 2 cats, and about 7 rabbits. And they're all gonna move into our house. Okay. Well, they're gonna be in the backyard. Okay, so we have this going on, which is the flight helmet pattern from, oh, what's it called? Lost Wax?
Yeah, Lost Wax. Yeah, Lost Wax.
And I think I want it to sit like this. But I can't really see. I really don't like these pieces over my ears. Do what, Randy?
Somebody said, so, what's going on?
Well, thank you, Terry. So I want it to sit like that, and then with this, but we have this fur here that I think I would like to do.
I'm just talking to Sam, how he's
Okay.
down.
Like, I don't know if I want to do fur underneath it.
The fur looks good.
You like it?
Yeah.
And then I don't know if I should do the horns off the sides of the skull or off the sides of the mask.
What's something that's skull?
Sides of the skull?
Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause
which
otherwise
then
they look
leads
like
me
really
to,
weird ears.
huh?
'Cause otherwise they look like really weird ears.
Right on. Which then leads me to, I might be able to just use this for something else, because honest to goodness, I hate that it covers my ears. Like, that drives me nuts. Yeah, everybody says skull. Whereas if I just attach these to the skull, it could be worn as a face mask. Good thing they're durable. It could be worn as a face mask, like this, or farther back as a headdress. Wait for 30 seconds and everyone's chanting skull. Kind of, Asmith. Sorry, it was a little impromptu.
It's original.
So, how on earth am I going to attach these to said skull? I think... And then what color should I paint them?
Later, Storm. Oh, okay. They're only going to be gone like 5 minutes.
Okay. Here, Andy.
Hey, man.
I have a question.
Yeah? Lots of dark magic and a little bit of glue.
Yeah, right?
I actually really like that answer.
What? Lots of dark magic and a little bit of glue?
Yeah.
Femur. Base of the horns are a bit small. Will they be covered? No, well, they fit kind of okay to right there. You know? It's not anything anatomically correct, you know, to any creature. Well, it's the skulls I've already painted. I was going to go with this, like, kind of bone color, but I was thinking about going through and antiquing it down pretty hard with this metallic black. What do you think of that, Randy? Darkening it down with the metallic black?
Darkening what now?
The skulls and the horns?
I wouldn't recommend that. I think they need to stay the color they are. Maybe the horns can get changed in color.
Okay, well, the horns have only been primed.
Yeah. But I think the skulls need to stay white.
Should the horns be metallic at all, or just a flat color?
I think a flat color.
Okay. I
People are
trust
saying
your
gold and silver, but like
Ooh.
it doesn't.
Because I was thinking about doing the base in this bronze black
The base of the horns.
of the horns, and then going over it with the same warm white as the skulls.
Maybe.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay.
You do that.
I do that. Putting it back in the fork.
No, we don't have Photoshop, unfortunately.
No Photoshop.
Maybe use a two-part epoxy.
I actually think I'm going to be attaching it by actually screwing it in with screws through the Terraflex into the foam.
Fork you horn.
I forked that horn up. Now, also, I have learned the value of a good quality acrylic paint because I was going through doing these and I had done like 4 layers of this super cheap deco art. It's beautiful color, way too translucent. Like it dries almost clear. So I was having to do layer and then layer and then layer, and it was taking up way too much time. And then I did 1 layer of this stuff, which is like $9 a bottle if you're not getting it on sale. And it was like perfect, nice, thick, good texture. And I was like, that just saved me, you know, so much work. So I'm going ahead on this one, just using a chip brush again. I'm in love with these chip brushes for craft applications like this, where you don't really have to worry about accuracy.
Edna says, dude, 50-cent acrylics from Walmart are just as good.
Oh, really? I'll have to check them out.
Gasp, you're forking in public?
Always.
Not on camera?
But I'm super pleased. Well, I like the folk art. That stuff's pretty affordable, and has a pretty good, like, pigment content, but this deco art stuff I'm not pleased with. And I don't know if it's just, I don't know what's up with it.
Oh, that sucks.
What?
My heart just sank. I pulled my clay horns out of the oven, and not only did one of the details burn off,
Oh no.
plus my horns are still weak.
Well, keep in mind, whenever polymer clay is still warm, it's still quite malleable and smushy, if that makes sense. Like, let it cool down to room temperature, and it'll harden up for you. I hope that makes sense.
Bye, Nicole.
Bye, Nicole. We'll see you around.
Ignore the kind of pollution stuff is making washes.
Right on. Well, it's basically a wash just as it is. But it comes out so thick. So I don't know. Live and learn. I still like the color though. So, and it's fluorescent. So there's a little bit of fluorescent mixed into that green now. Okay. The hornet. Okay.
Wash is it's a painting thing. I'll have to teach her my ways.
Right on.
Says Aspen.
Okay. Ah, I'm so excited about you moving in, Asmith. Hardcore. Can you take over my gardening videos on your channel, maybe? Since my garden will be your garden. Hey Dan, I'm painting a horn that I sculpted out of insulation foam. Like, it started out like this stuff. And then I sculpted it. My friend Lauren drew out the design and cut it out, and then I sculpted it down and did like some shaping. Well, yeah, but you can make videos about it. About the rabbits and the floof buns. Like, basically everything that you're already doing on your channel, but in my yard. I'm basically trying to mooch off of your good cameraman skills.
My mother was a bit of an artist. One time she combined marble dust.
Okay, so I'm going to let this dry before I overwork it. And then I might do a second coat of the dark. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to be doing some antiquing and stuff here shortly. Well, once it's dry.
I'm gonna be a nervous wreck with so much suburban noise.
Right? Well, actually, right now you can't hear anything over the air conditioners. So...
Jeez, Nightbot.
What'd the Nightbot say?
I'm going to kill you old style.
What?
Yeah.
We need to get Nightbot. We need a Nightbot to keep our Nightbot under control. Is it threatening my life?
Not yours. Somebody else has just gone.
Jesus Christ. Can we go in and change those modifications from my Nightbot is a little nicer? Like...
I really don't know how to demagnetize your pliers.
Someone said something about hitting them really hard with a hammer. Like, knocking some sense into it, I guess. I'm not really sure how it works. Have a good long talk with it.
Damn, that putt you love it. That really is when you were talking about.
It's sentient run. It's the singularity. This is the cure time on that tint. I think it'll be dry in like half an hour. So,
About a straight 7 inch.
I figured I'm gonna go ahead and just paint this up and then set it off to the side to let it dry while I work on a separate project. I thought that'd be the best way of going about it.
Vaughn, when you cut yarn for your fur,
Mhm.
how do you go about that?
The question is, whenever I cut yarn for making fur, how do I go about that? I have it demonstrated in the video, but just a quick recap. I wrap it around like a thin jelly jar, like something with about a 7 to 8 inch diameter, or circumference rather. Sorry, circumference, big difference there. And then I actually use a piece of like 2 inch PVC pipe, and then I use a rotary cutter to cut up the side of it. I'll do like anywhere from 50 to 100 rotations of wrapping the yarn around, and then I just cut it with the cutter. What's up, Debbie? Okay.
Do you wear a mask while sanding down the phone?
I do. I wear one of these while sanding foam. And then sometimes before that, I wore a respirator, but it squeezes my face a little bit. But yeah, and then you'll notice we have the vacuum out all the time now. Thanks, guys. Fun. How would you feel about me replacing your dishes with lab equipment, hypothetically? I have no... All of the dishes I was attached to have broken, so go for it. Are you coming to England? Would love to see you work live. I think you're brilliant. Oh, thanks, Glennis. We don't have it in our schedule so far going over to England, but oh my god, I would be the happiest, as my friend Lauren puts it, happy clam. So I think Asmith is just channeling Stein right now from Soul Eater. Wanting to brew tea in a beaker on a Bunsen burner. You okay, Randy?
I'm looking for tongs to get this out.
Either in the dish drain or...
I have to man up and take it out with my hands.
Ooh, be careful.
It's really hot.
You can use an oven mitt to grab the corner of it. Just saying.
It's alright, I make chainmail.
I know you do, babe. Oh my god. God. Just cram that fork in there. Got it. Okay. The horns are sculpted from pink insulation foam. Just that. So my friend Lauren gave me a bit of it, and we're gonna have to go get more because this stuff's amazing. Keratin. Stand in the candlestick, right? No, I crammed it in between some stuff, and it's working out fine.
Wait, I'm wounded? Why am I wounded?
Hey, pretty kitty.
How often do you try to make new things?
I try to make new things almost every day. Much lighter than last ones. And honestly, just as labor intensive. Like it was, I thought it would be way harder to sculpt it down than to build it up, but no, it worked out super good. Who's your good kitty? You wanna come shed all over the fur? Or just let me itch your butt? Meow. I love you. She's such a good girl. Oh, I know, right? Little dirt face. How you doing, honey? Are you dead to death? Where'd you go? Here's my crown. And I pray. Oh my God, do pray. Pray every single day. In this institution, no. I did a live stream the other day and showed my newest puppy. He's bigger than my beagle. Right on. Okay, so now we have this thing, which I'm so excited about. Look, it's Bubes. How else do Hidden Thickets animals? She should be okay. She's declawed and doesn't really get along well with other cats, but Asmith's cats seem to be pretty well tempered, and one of them is like aged, so I think it'll be great. So if y'all follow me on Instagram, this is what I posted earlier. I'm super excited about it. I think next time I'm gonna cut out the details and do secondary layers instead of just doing the strips.
This is after you.
Oh my god, it's still boiling.
It is not.
It's hot. One of my cats is really old and will mostly stay in my room. My other cat is very friendly. So they'll have their regular cat spat fights kind of stuff, but I'm sure within a week they'll be fine. And the old one is really friendly too, but she doesn't get around well with 3 legs. Holy crap, you didn't tell me you took one of her legs in battle. So this is for boobs. And then these are for shoulders. So now what we're doing is, where my mannequin at? Ow! And a pray. Oh my God, do a pray.
Wait, did Nightbot do something to someone else?
Did it? I don't know.
Doesn't look like it.
So close. We're learning what makes it mad. Right on. Are you putting an eye in the center of the crown you're wearing? No, I left this one blank because, again, since it's a new product line, I wanted to keep the price point pretty low, but that is definitely an option for in the future. Ah! Is that bringing you up to 7 rabbits or pushing you past it to 8, Asmith? Okay, so I have to figure out how to get the shoulders attached because I want it to stay adjustable. So I think I'm going to punch a hole and do an eyelet here on the shoulder of each piece. And it's usually at this point in a project I start getting hung up on anxiety and like I've done so much work, I don't want to mess it up. And it's like, quite frankly, right now, if I don't get this work done, all of the other work is not going to have mattered one single bit. So let's do this.
Did you answer the question about which yarn brand you use to make fur?
No, I didn't answer that. The yarn brand that I use to make fur is Red Heart and Simply Soft. Those are the 2 brands that I use, and it's like they're super cheap. They're at Walmart, and you can also get them from like Hobby Lobby and like Joann's and stuff. So you could use coupons and get them for even cheaper. Yeah, they're what I use. It's the more expensive yarns just don't brush out as well. Like, do you line the cups to prevent irritation? Well, see, that's the thing, is it's foam. You can see it's seamless. So there's not going to be any irritation. It's basically like wearing a padded bra. I think. And that's something that this is my first one to have made the entire base. Normally, like on this one over here, I have it attached to a pre-made bra base. The whole thing is foam. Booby, booby, boobies. Okay, so I got those holes punched. So now let's set some eyelets. I cannot wait to rearrange my craft room. It's gonna be amazing because stuff will be in places where it goes. I mean, stuff's in places now, but not where they go.
Is that whole thing full?
It is. The whole thing is foam. And so to set eyelets, you have this little eyelet and then like an anvil where it fits in just like that. Then we'll set it down. Now keep in mind that's the front side. So you'll put the right side of your project down over it, pushing it through the hole. And it just sets like that. And I think it makes a very nice finished look. Ooh. Yeah, and honestly, I will recommend to folks whenever they buy these from us to wear their regular support and shaping bra underneath it, just to give it that extra little bit of something else. Okay, so there's those. That wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. I have to agree with Justice. I don't think it's as big of an issue with smaller boobs. Once you get some overhang, it becomes Niagara Falls under there. Right? I call it drowning in boob sweat. But no, so it's, yeah, and this is designed also, you could wear it over fabric. I mean, you know your boobs better than anybody else. When you're buying an outfit, do what you need to do to be comfortable. You know, powder up, put on your boob like holders, and then put on your armor and go into battle. You'll be fine. Nobody likes boob sweat in battle. And a pray. Now I'm gonna have to look and see, right, Annette, I'm gonna have to go and look and see if I don't have some big rings. So I will be right back. I'm gonna angle this up so y'all get used to this site, because this is gonna be gone in 2 months. It's gonna be completely different. I mean, the windows and the ceiling and the floor are still gonna be there, but everything else is gonna be different.
We'll see.
We'll see. What do you mean we'll see?
We'll see.
Crap. I rearranged and don't know where anything is now. I had some, there were drawers I thought that were over there that had big rings. Dun 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 dun! Big old rings. Normally I would go with something a little bit smaller, but this is what I have on hand. So I didn't even have to go over there. I can't wait to rearrange my craft room, right? And right now it's blocking basically all of the light that comes into the room. So I'm so excited to get that straightened out. Okay, now it's time for more rivets. So we're actually going to take this and fold it over, and I'm going to be punching 3 rivets. One here, one here, and one here. Now we're also going to, for good measure, plug in my hot glue gun. So I'm going to get this heating up, because hot glue will meld the foam together so securely. Right? I miss him too, Necropics. He's over there all like quiet and sad and broken.
What?
What?
Why am I sad and broken?
Because your neck hurts.
But that doesn't mean I'm sad or broken.
Oh, well, you don't seem very happy. See, you're yelling.
Because you're putting feelings on me.
I like putting feelings on you. Sorry, I did not mean to put feelings on you. I'll stop that with all the feelings. So while the hot glue gun heats up, I'm going to go ahead and punch a couple more holes. Now, just rivets by themselves would probably do a fantastic job of holding everything together, but I would not rely on just hot glue to hold everything together. If you're going to do that, I would recommend going the barge cement route. There is nothing like those exhaust fans you can stick in the window, great for dusty projects, right? Are you hot yet? No. I'm going to check the battery, make sure it's not draining. Still at 100%. That new battery is doing so good, Randy. So while the heat gun heats, the hot glue gun heats up. I don't even know what that noise was. So these shoulder pieces are going to get layered together like this. I actually think they're going to get layered together like this. I think that's going to look super cool.
I don't have 24 to 48 hours and then alternating people. We gotta drive tomorrow.
Right?
Finish the Pico skull mask.
I am. Uh-oh. Push the camera around.
Don, what's the fur on your side? Is it synthetic or real?
Fur.
Fur on your side.
Probably synthetic. The stuff that was sitting there was just synthetic. Quintana. Donate them and send a special chat. Ooh. But this is how I get into like juggling in a project. Like I have technically 3 projects going on right now. So there's that. Waiting for the hot glue to heat up. Waiting for the paint to dry. And then the peacock thing sitting off to the side of me. And doing these pauldrons. But that's right in line with the hot glue though. Okay. So now that we have those, I actually need to shape down the tip of this. Which I can actually use one of my leather punches. That's why I absolutely love this stuff, you guys. Just because, honest to goodness, all of the tools that I've invested in over the years that were so good for, perfect for leather, are also so good for foam.
Those the horns you were working on with your friends?
Uh-huh. Those are the horns I was working on with Lauren. So, I mean, check that. The strap cutter for ends for during leather. It's perfect for foam too, y'all. And I had 2 of these. Where'd the other one go? There you are. And I pray. Oh my God, I pray every single day for a revolution. And try. Oh my God, do I try? Okay, so now on this one, I'm actually going to be doing an eyelet. And then about 1/2 inch up, I'm going to be doing the rivet. Every single day, a revolution. Okay. Link has come to town, come to save the Princess Zelda and get her correct. Now the people are pray. The
song you're singing, all I can picture is the video with He-Man.
Right? That's exactly what's looping through my head right now. Is He-Man all hey yeah yeah yeah. That's my life. Thank you. I said hey. What was I even gonna hot glue? Right.
The breastplate?
Yeah, sorry. I was like, what am I waiting on? Okay. So I'm trying to not get tangled up in cords more than I have to. And now for the rivets. There they are. Oh, I need organization in my life so bad.
I need to edit a video, but I'm too tickled to actually call it a live stream.
Do what?
I need to edit a video, but I'm too tickled that I actually caught it a live stream.
Right on. Well, I'm glad you were able to catch us. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6.
He-Man has nothing on She-Woman, aka Vaughn.
I got the power.
And Storm has her.
Gum.
They heat up leather texturing tools with a heat gun and press them into foam to leave impressions.
I have not tried that. Give me a minute and we'll try it because I've got a heat gun and I got leather tools and I got foam, so we can try this. Okay, so I'm going to place the ring. And I'm going to go ahead and feed the eyelets through, making sure that the backside is on the backside. And now I'm just going to fill in. I'm just going to do like a little X with my hot glue. And I'm going to fold this around. And start feeding it the Bloody Mary. There we go.
What I missed? Yes, everything, Storm. Everything.
Everything you said that.
I did.
Oh, Randy, you're hilarious. Okay, so there we go. So now I'm just getting that good and squished.
Going out on a limb here, but I guess you like to go out and enjoy karaoke.
I've actually never gone and sung karaoke. Like, not since I was a kid and lived at the nudist camp and they had a karaoke machine. But yeah, I really enjoyed it then. I should go do that sometime now that I'm all grown up. See how I like it. Where did my hammer go, Vaughn? Why do you keep hiding all my stuff? Oh, you make me sick. There it is. Sorry. I don't mean to talk bad, mean to Vaughn. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. There we are. Okay. Excellent. So now we have our rivets holding on to the loop that whenever this goes around to the back, that's where they'll latch together with ribbon. My dog started growling because I stopped petting him. Right on. Doing my playlist on our laptop while we are upstairs asleep, and I think it's been working. Right on. Yeah, hey Megan. Yeah, for those of y'all who don't know, I actually grew up at a nudist camp. Y'all can Google it. It's a beautiful place in southern Ohio called Cedar Trails. I lived there for 3 years as a kid. It was a lot of fun. It was a character builder for sure. Because I didn't realize at the time that we lived there kind of because we were poor. Like, I don't know if that was, like, I don't know. It was complicated. I was 10, you know, so I was just happy to get to, you know, run around naked in the woods and go swimming every day. And, like, it was on 63 acres, is on 63 acres. So I got to have just a blast, really. Happiest years of my childhood, probably. Of my preteen years.
Apparently Tammy's been watching my Von Lens to Whistle video over and
Oh
over
no!
and over.
Randy, make karaoke vlog a thing, please. I do need a bigger work table. Well, there's a good, like, 4 feet of it not getting used at the other end.
Oh, they're European of you.
What's that? Oh, yeah, I guess. I'm running around naked.
That you britches on?
Without my britches on. There we are. That's much better. Dadnabbit. Well, this rivet just doesn't want to stay.
Esma says, I have no idea where I'm even going to be working while I'm there.
That's why we're rearranging the
Probably,
craft.
Since I'm a grumpy old man.
Do what?
In my room, probably, since I'm a grumpy old man.
Right on. No, we're going to be adding in another leaf to the big wooden table. That way you can join us in the craft room. So now I've given up and I'm actually just hot gluing a rivet head into this spot because it ripped out. And I still want it to look like there's a rivet there. So there. That'll work.
Wait, announcer voice suggestion. Whether you're bored about lightning striking a dog and turning him into dragons.
What? No, actually, okay. For reals though, we got Salmon Zee Costumes. Sam is gonna be a unicorn and Z is going to be a dragon. So, but in further news, still can't do announcer voice. I haven't practiced since last time because I'm a bad person. But Salmon Zee are too big for their costumes, you guys. Like, so I'm gonna have to like mod out their costumes. It's in Peebles, Ohio. It's called Cedar Trails. You can Google them. It's a beautiful place. One day I plan on pilgrim. Huh?
Probably don't Google
Yeah,
it.
don't Google it at work. It is a website full of naked people. Just saying. Well, I mean, it's all like. That makes it sound horrible. It's. Oh, never mind. Google it. Find out for yourself.
Worth a Google.
It's worth a Google. Bow, 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 bow. Everybody dance now. Bow, 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 bow.
15 minutes from Peebles.
Really? Peebles, Ohio. You've got to be kidding me. This is such a small world.
I lived in Ohio. Never heard of it.
Right on. Well, it's a lot of nudist camps. They kind of hush hush because it's technically illegal to like run around. That's awesome, Shane. Wow. So I grew up just a little ways away from you. Well, isn't that something? It's a small world after all, full of naked people.
Some videos of my voice and then post them on my channel.
Yes, do videos of you doing voices and post it to your channel.
Announce your voices.
You do announcer voices, says Randy.
How do you do style and nudist cut designs into your body hair?
Do what?
How do you do style in a nudist camp? Cut designs into your own body hair?
Kind of. Well, actually, I remember the Halloween parties were quite creative. Memories. Memories, all alone in the room, as I knew lost her memory.
Body paint, here we go.
She is smiling in the lamplight. The witheries collect at her feet. A new day has begun.
There's a nudist colony about 30 minutes away from me here in Texas as well.
Right on. No, Randy and I went to a couple in Tennessee, and those were fun. I don't know, it's different as an adult. Like, as an adult, I kind of just want to be like, I just want to go be naked in my own backyard. Not much of a social nudist anymore. I mean, I'll be social all day, but I'll get arrested. Wolf's Rain hurts my heart. These camps where everyone tries to ignore everyone else's pimply butt, right? Actually, I find for me it's more of a quest to not be sunburnt. To enjoy nature while not getting sunburnt. Which, I mean, that's me on any old day out in the woods anyhow, so...
I practiced my voice today in class. The teacher asked me to read something to the class.
Oh, right on.
Poison ivy and your naughty boots.
Yup. I didn't have a single pimple on my butt, thanks. You have a glorious butt, Azimuth. I have butt envy. Are you shitting me? Well, I guess I'm using too long of a rivet.
Back of the knee sunburns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you people talking about.
Me neither, honey. That's part of the fun of it. So, yeah, what's happening is I'm using too long of a rivet, and so they're buckling.
Well, I mean, they can't hear me. You can't hear me. I'm not here.
What? Are you a figment of my imagination?
Yep.
Always. Randy needs to be mic'd up. I know. We really need to figure out something.
You know what?
Be mic'd up.
What?
So so that they can hear you, because we like you, Randy.
This isn't my channel. I don't need them like that.
Right on. Well, you're the other half of me, hun.
I'm just moderating because you asked me.
I know. Okay, so that's how it'll tie in the back. This gives you loops to loop through. A glorious figment of my imagination. I'm pleased. If he's the voice in my head, I'm pleased.
It's okay, lady. I hear him too.
Google Hangouts, the thing I've been telling you about. Here, anyone from anywhere can talk or even be on cam with you. That would be awesome. Even with me streaming on my phone, though, that's the thing. As I'm streaming with the YouTube app. So it's very weird. Like, I don't think I'm doing the whole streaming thing properly. Okay, so I got that. Now, shoulder time.
People, Ohio's about an hour and a half from us.
Right on.
That's what was said next.
What was said next?
Bandwidth.
Right?
Interesting. When I use the headset, I can hear Randy clearly.
She's smiling alone in the lamplight. The river breeze comes
Both need mics. The sound on this computer sucks. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm just reading the comments.
Yeah, Randy's just reading the comments, but I don't know. I can barely hear you. Peebles is 1 minute and 51 minutes from us. Or is it an hour and 51 minutes? I have friends that stream from all sorts of devices and go on there with them and they can talk or even show myself. Right on. Well, I trust you, Penny. It's just technology and it scares me.
Dude, if we could get a T1 line, we would do it tomorrow.
Yeah, they don't have T1 lines available in our area or something, apparently. I don't know. I want Asmus to come look at it.
Oh, someone actually got the new Note 8 last night.
Oh, yeah?
It sounds familiar, Captain. I just can't place what it is.
What's that?
Fred Mutzer.
Mm.
Ah, yes, okay.
Was he one of the comedians that you watch, or?
No, he's from I Love Lucy.
Mm.
He's the guy who lived in the apartment across the way.
Right.
Do you have a problem when people plug your channel on their stream?
I don't understand.
Like, on their channels, do you want them to promote you?
Sure. No, yeah. Any free promotion that you guys want to do it. Like, I'm not going to be like, how dare you try to help me? You know, it's like, honestly, even if you want to feature me on your channel to like pick me apart and be mean, do it. It's free advertising for me, so I am not a picky person. It's your life. Do what you want. Well, I am a picky person, but only whenever it comes to my stuff. You smile.
wanted to get that.
Oh, honey.
I've just been here for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Which, thank you, by the way. In the limelight. Super pleased with these shoulders. Heck yeah. In the limelight, the river leaves collect at my feet. Randy, look it.
What's up? That's awesome.
Are you okay? As okay as you can hope to be?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Penny, we should form an alliance.
Yet there are only 65 likes. Why is that? Hit that like button. Fair enough, Captain. Yeah, I made it just now. That's what I've been working on. I was painting them yesterday. Also, shameless plug. Do what? We can have you, me, Vaughn, Randy, Vaughn. Oh, that'd be so cool. On my Instagram, I do like step-by-step like progress pictures. I also do behind-the-scenes stuff on Patreon. All sorts of stuff over there. In the night, the melodies collect at my feet. I don't know why I have Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats stuck in my head, but I do. Boy with a coin, he found in the weeds, bullets and pages, trade magazines. Da 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 da. Hey, hey, Podge nuggets. Oh, I want to get a different tray for organizing my stuff. I hate how this one little dividers come up.
Chicken.
Chicken nuggets.
That's what I thought you said.
What? Button. Your meal is so much better than mine. Mine never gives me deeds. I don't have anything for poking with. Oh yeah.
Sorry, what?
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 I need to poke a dot and I can't find for the life
those
of me.
songs from Nightmare Before Christmas?
Some of them.
What's that?
What's this? Do 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 do. What's this? Yeah, okay. I can't wait for I can wait for Halloween. I've got stuff I need to do before then. But I am excited for the impending arrival of Halloween. In this town we call home, and yeah, I don't know any of the words to any of the Halloween songs. Hey, Kathy. Oh, I'm so glad my videos have been helpful to you. In dreams he's there, and boom, just like that, y'all. His parents, oh, I thought you said parents. It's your parrot. That'll do. And though you turn from me to God's behind, work on my range. Do what? Yeah, there's a little phantom there. Just a little one. Right on. I'm gonna dress up like Sally. Okay, so now I need to go grab some ribbon. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I like new horns and costume pieces. Good luck, Derpy.
New what?
Good luck, Derpy. We're all counting on you.
Well, thanks, Michelle. What's Derpy going and doing?
Gotta go.
Oh, ballet. Right on. Have fun. I'm so jealous you get to go to ballet.
We're all counting on you.
Just remember, we're all counting on you. Hey, Lisa. Ah, right on. How'd they come out?
Okay, fine now.
Okay, bye now.
No pressure.
No pressure, Derpy. No pressure. And by no pressure, we mean all the pressure.
What table they keep talking about?
What are you talking about?
People are saying, oh, sell me that table. I need that table. I'm like, what table?
That Randy Vaughn, sell me that. Which table? Violin.
Who's the horns for?
They're for sale. I'm test wearing them. So far, they're pretty good. I'm picking up Lauren's tendencies, but she's like, I feel like a derp though, because I catch myself doing it, and I'm like, stop it, Vaughn, be your own person. Dang it.
Oh, the multi-tiered thing that your plant's on.
Which plant?
That.
Oh, that one? No, that's mine. I wish I had like 20 of those. That's my life, because I never have enough surface area on one table, so I get tiered tables.
Oh, there's Founder.
Hey, Mikio.
Yes, I want it.
Oh, I got a big old hole in my shirt. Dang it.
Did you really?
Yep.
Is that one of your new shirts?
No,
Sure.
I'm positive.
Are you just saying that?
No, all of my. Hey, Lauren. I caught myself going like this, just like you. It's like I want to be like Lauren when I grow up. Lauren, I'm not ready for tomorrow. We haven't even loaded the van from DragonCon. And though you turn from me, me neither. You haven't unloaded our van either.
Damn it! What did you do the whole time you were?
What have you been doing?
Not to sound old-fashioned modelly, but I can't look left. So.
Jesus, Randy.
What?
Randy says not to sound like a fashion model, but I can't look left. Blue steel.
I would, but it'd probably hurt really bad.
Well, don't trouble yourself, honey.
So don't blue steel.
So don't blue steel. I hope your neck gets straightened out, though.
This is all your fault, and just know it's Sam. I blame you entirely.
Actually, it's probably my fault because I slept upside down and you cuddled with my feet.
Probably. So this is a pretty good question for 7 o'clock at night before we leave for a show.
Uh-huh.
Do we have clothes?
Yes.
Okay.
They might be dirty, but we have them.
Great.
Nah, we'll be fine. Oh, I'm so glad his pink is doing better. Lauren? Timo? Pink parts is getting better, right? inside your mind. Oh.
Price. She won't miss it.
Hmm?
Think of a price. She won't miss it.
What's that?
What?
For what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no, you are not selling my table. Quit it, Captain. Oh, well, thank you, Storm. I'm just over here caterwauling. Got a song in my heart.
So it's gonna rub medicine out of while you're gone.
Poor Nana. Okay, so it'll tie a racer back, but here we have a completed breast and shoulder piece. I think that looks pretty sweet. What do you think, Randy?
Yeah, I guess so. That was pretty good.
Excellente. Done, 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 done. Where'd my done bin go? There it is.
Could use some spikes.
Huh?
Could use some spikes.
I agree, but not today. I gotta get stuff done. No starting new projects for me today.
No, that one could use some spikes.
No, yeah, this one that I just finished.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I said I know, but not today.
You said new projects.
I'm not starting any new projects.
You failed on this time.
Hmm?
You failed on this time. Lauren says hers is still in pieces.
Oh no.
So it looks amazing. Love the painting.
Thanks, Lauren. Okay, so that one's done. I can probably go ahead and pop out the bracer, the underlayer bracer for this guy. I don't want to do it at a 3mm.
It's better to 5.
I will. That's a good idea, Randy. I'm just afraid that people will be like abuse it, you know. I think we bought a bunch of five.
This is so cool. Cosplay is my life, and this has been your favorite channel.
Thanks, Jaden. I'm glad you like what we're doing here. Silly winks, silly winks, silly winks, silly winks. Boy with the coin, he found in the weeds.
Mom's got me covered on that.
What's that?
Stretching exercises.
Yeah, I've got Randy doing stretching exercise, but a lot of it is he just has to wait for the inflammation to go down. Lauren's making more boobs. Right on. So I think this is the bracer base that I'm going to attach this to.
Well,
Do you think that'll look nice, Randy?
Yeah.
Did you see?
Yeah.
Just now.
Yes, I know how to put one and two together. You want to tell them the funny story about the Triforce on that bracer?
What funny story?
Huh?
I don't remember no funny stories.
Well, the fact that it doesn't have a Triforce on it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is from Twilight Princess, but in the video game, there's just an empty spot right there. So I took a little bit of artistic discretion and added in a little Triforce. La, la, la,
No one
la,
has
la, 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 la. Are you going to heat up your leather tools? Yes, Steph. Thank you for reminding me. Uh-oh. Well, good thing the paint is dry. I just deforked it. But it's not completely dry yet. So, back on the fork with you, buddy. What was I doing? Oh yeah.
Heating up some kind of leather pills.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab.
Samantha.
Is Samantha leaving? Bye, Samantha. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so here I have 4 different sizes. Well, like shapes, to see if maybe some of them work better than others. Maybe you could heat the foam and then just use the tools. I've tried that, and it doesn't really, well, so long as you don't reheat the foam, it does it a little bit, but not very well. Not as well as a person would hope.
What's your favorite costume you've ever made?
That's a good question. The question is, what's the favorite costume I've ever made? Probably, other than the one that I finished here recently with the ram horns and stuff, it was probably like this one that was like scale and leather, like all like alligator texture. Okay, so I'm heating this up. I'm gonna do the music note first. A boy with a coin, bullets and cases, trade magazines. So I'm just heating up the tool head.
What was the hardest costume you've ever made?
Do what?
What was the hardest costume you've ever made?
It was the hardest costume I've ever made was a custom piece for a lady. Okay, so this is quite warm. And I'm pressing down into it. So that came out pretty nice. Let's see what happens when you heat it up, though. But yeah, see, whenever you heat it, it just, the foam actually needs cut for a design to stay in it well. Vaughn, are you good at drawing? Don't be modest. I'm not horrible at drawing. I could use a lot more practice, but I really enjoy it. I've learned a lot in the past year. Like, I'm not as bad as I used to be, and I think I have a whole lot more potential. But a lot of it is, like, most people are actually pretty decent at drawing if they're able to, like, follow directions and stuff. And then to just kind of, like, practice through it. Nobody's very good to start with, I don't think. But I think everybody has potential, you know? I wonder if you could use a dope wax hoist to keep those metal pieces hot in between uses. Jaden asks, how long have you been making costumes? I've been making, Randy and I have been making costumes for 9 years, since 2008. So I'm good at drawing pee and snow. Probably better than I am. Do you come with one of those fancy hose attachments, Isaac? Been drawing for 3 years. Right on. I recommend, if you something that really helped me get better at, because I can do like Celtic knotwork and stuff. I feel pretty confident in that. But it's with like drawing like faces and figure drawing, I was not very good. And then I found I was directed to Andrew Loomis and his books on figure drawing and drawing faces and things like that. And I learned so much just on what to look at and how to kind of objectively, you know, constructively criticize my own work. How did you know? I presumed, I'm sorry. I used to draw portraits.
Just assume
No, I presumed. An assumption is you have nothing to base it on. A presumption is there's some factual evidence there.
Okay.
Is that cooling down? You're going to reactivate it?
I was thinking about it.
Do you want to do ice for a bit?
I was thinking about it.
Okay. I've got some old lima beans in there.
You do?
Yep, I put them back in for you. But yeah, so I wouldn't recommend just imprinting the foam because it doesn't stay as much. was wondering, where do you get your cabochons? Hey Shane, I get my cabochons from Amazon. I put links in the bottom, like in the video descriptions of most of my videos. So if you go to any of my tutorials where I use a glass cabochon or a stone cabochon, there'll be links there. Back to work. Boy with the coin, he found in the sun. Huh? Yes. Could you set some up to defrost for me? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I only need 2 cones. How many are in there?
2.
Excellent.
What a random happenstance.
If that's all we have left, we're gonna have to order more. Can you put that on the ever-growing list of stuff we need to do?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey Vaughn, it might take a while for me to get a video uploaded with my voices. I've had so much homework lately. I believe it. Homework is the devil. What?
Did I break it?
Oh, are there lima beans everywhere?
No.
We have some gallon bags you could put it inside.
It's good.
Okay, let me put these back.
AP classes suck.
Do what?
AP classes suck.
Don't they just?
You know all about that.
Yeah, I know about that. Took friggin' AP everything.
I think art class sucked.
Brandy says, no, I think art class sucked. For you, for sure. We've had that discussion.
We did a whole video on it.
We did. Which has been probably one of my best received videos as far as people commenting and sharing their stories. And, like, I absolutely am, like, 100% right there with you guys. Like, thank you guys so much for sharing your stories and stuff.
Good luck at Dragon Con, Vaughn.
Well, we don't have Dragon Con until next year. We're going to SpaCon this weekend, Mikio.
Hey, Vaughn, the fur on latch hook mesh works amazingly.
Right on. Who said that? Hey, Lynn. Thanks. Lynn says that the fur on latch hook cloth works really well. So I'm super glad to know that, because it's right on. Have fun, Mikio. We'll see you around.
Later, Jaden. Oh, careful with that razor.
You be careful. I'll be careful. You'll be dead.
Okay, Vaughn, oh, I already read that. Can't wait to see more videos.
Bye, Jaden. Thanks for stopping in. I need to get better about remembering to clean my brushes, like, immediately. There's that offensive roll of toilet paper that I keep on hand.
It's somewhere.
Do it.
It's somewhere.
Right on. I've been babysitting the grandkids today, and hard to sound threatening and be taken seriously when I sound like one of the chipmunks, just voiced due to cold and flu. Right on. Ground control to Major Tom.
Vaughn, I've been having trouble with the level wire cutters. Can you recommend one?
Morgana says, Vaughn, I've been having trouble with the level wire cutters. Can you recommend one? I just go to Amazon. The like $6 red-handled wire snips are like the best. I use those for almost exclusively. They're super good.
Are you going to do a part 2 of your Peacock Dragon?
I'm actually going to try to hit the Peacock Dragon tonight, possibly during the live stream, but if not during the live stream, then yeah, I'll do a part 2 with it. So here we have this cut out. I'm going to put on my mask real quick, so it's going to get kind of loud, because I'm going to be using my Dremel. I get all my wire from parawire.com.
Parawire, that's where it is.
Okay, so I have dremeled the edges down, and now I've got a piece of 400 grit sandpaper, and I'm just going to kind of smooth everything out just a little bit more, because if you're not going to finish your edges, then why bother? Like, it's just that extra bit of elbow grease that really makes it look, you know, not just like cracked foam that you've cut up. Sinister says, I really like the violent Nightbot. Right on. Can you do a video that shows the costume being made start to finish? You could cut out parts and speed up the rest to make it shorter. For sure, Veronica. I have a lot of ambition for videos. And it's just a matter of, we just now got caught up on our online sales. I'm still about 4 commissions away from being caught up with my custom work. And then I'll really be able to start focusing on video production again. Because I really feel like my quality's been slipping. And I want to bring you guys, you know, a nice diversity, you know, of content. But doing 2 shows a month has really just killed us. Excellent. Okay, so we got that nice and rounded down. Now I'm going to go through with the heat gun and heat seal it. I do need a video editor. Smith, Hidden Thicket. I don't know why Nightbot is a homicidal maniac, but it's been keeping the trolls down, right?
Somewhat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, heat gun, foam, and you can kind of, you might be able to see it happen.
I think it's just self-aware.
see how it's changing?
Yes.
That's sealing the foam. Or so Lauren has told me.
Sorry for my area. What is that about? Don't Google it. The more people look at it, the more self-aware it becomes.
Right?
It'll be like Skynet.
Oh no.
You're like,
Boy with the
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, right?
Going on 2,000 on this.
Okay, so I got that shaped around nicely. And it's just going to be a nice little lace-up bracer. Now normally, I guess I should have done the shaping before the paint job because I didn't want it to like crack and stuff, but I guess this will be a really good test of these acrylic paints. And it seems to be doing pretty good. Excellent.
What's Skynet? It's before your time, Storm.
Oh no, Skynet is from Terminator. It's the computer that like takes over the world.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be for Halloween yet. Right now I'm just trying to focus on getting out custom orders and making inventory for in the booth. Okay, so I'm going to leave this just like blank foam. I don't feel like priming it. I don't feel like a taint job. Okay, so now we're working on the taint job. I'm going to use my fingernail to very lightly score the edges. So now I'll know where to do the hot glue in between on the top of the foam. I have another glue stick ready to go.
Thank you, Samantha.
What's Samantha say?
They shared our Are You an Artist video with like all of her crafty friends.
Oh, right on. You know, and it was one of those things where there's not a right or wrong answer, except for the right answer is yes, you're an artist. If you think you're an artist, then you're an artist. Don't ever let anybody tell you otherwise. And honestly, if you don't think you're an artist and somebody else thinks you are, well, in their eyes, I guess you are, you know? So but really, it doesn't matter if you're an artist or not. Like, are you happy? You know, are you happy doing and making the things that you make and do? I don't care what you call it if it brings you joy.
People are asking what you're going to dress up as for Halloween, and then someone's like, Halloween's on a Tuesday. You should live stream in costume. And someone said, Pajama Von. And I laugh because Pajama Von.
Pajama Von is nudist Von, okay? Like, I'm just saying, I don't think YouTube would, I think that is frowned upon, actually. But I do really like the idea of streaming in costume. Now, our town is weird. They don't have, like, trick-or-treating, like, from house to house. They have, like, just everybody gets together on the town square. And I don't like people, so I'm not going to go do that. Or rather, I don't like peopling in public. I'll do this all day, because I can sit here, my coffee pot's right over there. All my crafty stuff is here. Yep. Very well said, Manny. Hot gluing the crap out of this. And I'm being careful to squeeze the glue inwards. That way, I don't want it oozing out the edges. Yeah, I can people or I can pants. I can't do both. That video you and Randy did is very inspirational. My story is very similar to Randy's. I quit taking graphic art 2 semesters in because of a teacher that didn't think I was good enough. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm sorry that teachers get to do that. It's like, how did you even become a teacher? Like, who let you in?
Jessica's responsibility, domestic housewife, and complete opposite of my actual self.
You're right on.
They do that for the safety of the kids. Like, meet up at the square and hand out candy.
Right on.
Yeah, but that was like half of it. I mean, you go trick or treat, you might not come home, or you might come home with a whole lot of candy.
Yep.
It was always the trade-off. It's like trick or treat at your own risk.
Yeah, it just, I don't know, it seemed kind of fun because you'd always go by like that sketchy house in the neighborhood that like somebody's cooking meth in. We should totally do something for Halloween, Lauren. Ah! That's a fantastic idea.
I thought you were going to try to do something with Ben and Kristen.
I was going to try to have a bonfire and have friends over, but then I remembered we live in this house and I don't want to do that.
That's right.
So, just to put it frankly.
We have not had a chance to give much thought to that hot air balloon ride.
We have not, like, we haven't done anything except for SpaCon prep since whenever it was that I streamed last. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Norwegian forest cat.
Ooh. What about a Norwegian forest cat?
Its name is Loki, and it's laying in front of Sinister.
Oh, jealous.
Those holes look perfectly spaced.
Obviously, because you have lots of practice. Can you measure them just for fun to see how accurate they are? Sure. Actually, I moved my cutting mat, and I've got a little ruler here. Because I usually shoot for about an inch apart, but it's more important to me that they're equidistantly spaced on the bracer. So that's whenever I'm eyeballing it, I'll do end and end, then middle, and then middle and middle. Because it's a lot easier to pick. Do what?
My woodshop teacher picked up my sketchbook, looked through it, and then told me to stop wasting my time. And then
Jesus Christ, Storm.
A bunch of other discouraging things, and then threw the sketchbook away.
That's technically destruction of property, I'm just gonna say. I hated being a teenager. I absolutely hated it. Because you're stuck in this, like, limbo, this purgatory of you're no longer allowed to be a child, but you're not also allowed to be adult. And it's horrible because it's like, you know, you want to still kind of do the things you enjoyed doing as a kid, but it's like, no, you're not a kid anymore, grow up. And so it's like you try to grow up and they're like, you're still a kid, don't do that. And it's like, there is no winning in today's society. Anyways, I hated being a teenager. Hated it. Well, right on. Okay. So it looks like, I guess I'll just measure them each with a ruler.
You mean an instrument specifically used for measuring?
Right. So from center to center, this one's 25 centimeters. Or millimeters. This one's 25 millimeters. This one's 30. That one was off a bit. And then this one's 30. So, and then over here, we've got 25, 30, around 27, and 27. So, yeah, but you're expected to act like an adult. It's just there's no winning as a teenager because it's just, like I said, you're stuck in limbo. And then public school is basically, it's basically daycare, where they brainwash you into giving up on your dreams. So sorry, I have completely lost faith in the school structure, and that is just, you know, you take these blooming, blossoming young minds and put them in this homogenous environment and expect everyone to grow the same. And it doesn't work like that. People learn differently, they function differently, they express themselves differently, and so it's basically like prison. You know, so you have these cliques form, and you have these people fighting each other, you know, either on social levels or, you know, the whole bullying, pecking order. It's just, school is disgusting. It's supposed to be about learning, and it's not. And I thank God every day that I'm not in high school anymore. So there's that one. I had a teacher who accused me of cheating when I was in 6th grade. Right on. Oh, thanks, Bernie. Well, that glue hardened. Okay, and this is how that helmet came out after the paint job, guys. Are you ready by next week? Right? Hey, Jim. I'm super pleased with this helmet, though. It doesn't fit me very well. I think it'll fit a taller person.
You need to do the band around, like,
in gold too?
yeah, and the circle on top.
Okay. I will do that. So Randy has requested that I do the gold tinting on the band that goes around it, as well as the circle on top. So I'm going to do that right quick.
What's the song?
There's a couple of songs stuck in my head today. One of them is Boy with a Coin by Iron and Wine, which I think is a beautiful flamenco styled song. And that's the only one I can remember right now. You teens, the age range where you're expected to pick a career for the rest of your life and prepare yourself for thousands of dollars in debt, but God forbid you show your shoulders, right? Do you prefer to work with foam rather than leather now, or is it just because the items are more affordable for your customers? I don't actually know if I like foam or leather better. I actually don't know if which one's going to be more affordable for the customers, because honestly, I kind of feel like foam is more work for something that's less durable. Like, if that makes sense. Because, like, you know, there's things like, that I just would not subject the foam to, that leather could hold up to all day. But I think I'm going to find a balance, because it seems like foam is perfect for some things and leather is perfect for others. So
James says that The Assassin's Bodyguard with Samuel L. Jackson was an amazing movie.
I'll have to check that out.
I was thinking about watching that, but I was like, it's probably won't be as good as I think it is.
I'm not sure which movie it is.
I'll have to show you the trailer after we get done live streaming.
Okay. Well, I also have a black cat. Right on. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's the peacock piece that I was hoping to finish before this weekend. Miss you, baby. Lauren, you've changed my life with dry brushing, just saying.
Find stuff out of the basement window and the sky is bright pink to the west.
Oh, right on. And there we are. I do like that better. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Randy, for always inspiring me to do better work. Can you wish my mom, Crystal, a happy birthday? She loves your videos and live streams she's watching right now. Hey, Crystal, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. Birthdays are awesome. Mine lasted a whole month.
Clean your brush, Vaughn.
Right on. Thank you. This one actually needs soaked for a minute. Hey Rachel, I am working on, actually I just finished painting up this helmet and doing some bracers and attaching some elastic to headbands. Next up in line, I do believe, if they're done, and they are these horns. Which Kate's suggestion to stick a fork up in them totally worked. I have too many horns on my head. But I'm going to be attaching these to this guy here to make a little mask slash headdress. And it actually looks like I need to do a touch up in a few spots. So, hola Karen. I do. Okay. Get nice and firm up in there.
Almost look like King Cold.
King who?
Cold.
Right.
Reese's father.
Yeah. Don't ruin them for me. I think those, whatever species Frieza is like the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Why?
They're just creepy looking.
Do you not enjoy me playing through my DBZ game as a Frieza character?
I don't mind it. It's just they're creepy.
No.
Well, they are. Okay, I'm just touching up a few spots to make sure none of the primer is showing through. And then I'm darkening down the base a little bit.
Asma says, oh, by the way, Vaughn, a blow dryer makes acrylic paint dry faster. I'm just saying.
Just saying. Just super saying? Sorry, we're dorks. I cannot wait for you to move in with me. We're gonna have so much fun. We can braid each other's hair and set our enemies on fire. It'll be amazing. Oh, that's fine. Work out. The only thing I can display is Toruto. Toruto's awesome, though.
Maleficent looking for it.
Mm-hmm. They are very fey looking, I think. Sparkly black bronze will do it, I think. You okay?
Yeah. Hey, how about Asmith is a dude?
Hmm?
Said poor Randy outnumbered by girls soon. What are you talking about? Asmith is a dude.
Yeah, Asmith is a dude, bro. It's gonna be nice to have another guy in the house. I found a blank, like a spot that needed touched up, and then I lost it. I hate it when that happens. Yay! Thank you so much, Vanessa. I'm so glad that your rings arrived safely. I'm so sorry it took so long. It is so unlike me to take this long to get shipments out. And it's just, but thank you so much. I wish I could have sent more, you know, yeah, it's very atypical of me, and I'm finally all caught up, so that's a good thing. I should start a crafting commune. We kind of are. Between me and Randy and Asmith, and Lauren comes over quite a bit now. Twice, that's quite a bit. That's more than most other people come over. I do kind of want to darken down the skulls a little bit.
No, they're fine.
Okay.
Someone asked about the triple moon goddess drawing you had.
Oh, hang on. What'd they ask about?
The other day in a video, the corner of the frame was a drawing of the triple moon goddess symbol. Would love to see the whole picture sometime.
Right on. I can actually show you. It's a piece that I need to finish up. I was supposed to be done with it a week ago. Well, actually, I was supposed to have it done in August, but that didn't happen. This is a custom piece that I've been working on for a very patient client. It's going to be a book cover that I did out of leather. And I'm super pleased with it. So, yeah, I'm excited. And I got this on video, too. So, expect a couple of videos coming out on how to draw your own knotwork and how to... But, like, the detailing on that goddess. Thank you, guys. Oh my god, Nightbot, leave my friends alone! You need to make those to sell on your site. Much wanted. Well, this one was like $350, so, because it's gonna have the, laced edging. So, it's,
It'd take about a year to make.
Yeah, and it took quite a while to make. Storm asks Vaughn, how much would it cost for you to make a leather sketchbook? They would start at probably like 40 or 50 because this is quite a bit of very high grade leather.
We actually know how to do that, Aspen.
What's that?
Says I want one but with blood on it.
We can do that. I can make it. Well, I've got a friend who can do that actually for you, Asmith. You saw the one that Kristen made with the gory blood and stuff in it. But I do more like fantasy fairy stuff, but I'll try anything. Bedroom to type to you that message. I'm in my bed watching you while my husband's making my birthday dinner, and all of a sudden you're wishing me a happy birthday. They spoil me. Right on. Life's too short to not be spoiled and to not spoil the ones you love, Crystal. So happy birthday again. But I'm so excited about getting to have made this for her. Because you can see all the tooled texture, and then I went through and I hand painted it. It's lots of work. Yeah, and I used a wood burning tool to do the finer detailing. But yeah, that's my watercoloring has actually helped me get better at staining leather. Go figure. Super pleased with that though. Okay, next in line.
Prints of that drawing?
Do what?
Will you be doing prints of that drawing?
Probably. The question is, will I be doing prints of that drawing? It's modified from something that she sent to me that was like, I think somebody else's artwork. So I don't know if I'll be selling prints of it because it's like, but it's also a very common, those are very common symbols in the pagan and Wicca community. So it's like, I don't know. As it says, no, I want real blood.
Oh, you provide it.
Well, you provide it. We'll do it for you, Asmith. I just got here and heard you say something about fairies. Have you made a fairy? If so, can you show us? I haven't. It's the aesthetic of everything that we do here on some level, whether I want it to be or not. it comes out with just a touch of fae to it. Oh, Azimuth. You know I do custom work.
Tell you what.
And you've got, like, anti-Christmas coming up, don't you?
Yeah, it's like he's moving in.
It's like he's moving in and we can just make it for you. Fun. Have you ever done anything with the freshmen? What's the freshman? Think you could design your own, with your own special flair that I just have to have. Ah. Ooh, the Green Man. I haven't as much as I wanted to, though. Like, it's, I don't know. I want to do so much, and I haven't, you know, I won't be there by then, but I was up for another Halloween. We can have we can have Halloween for Thanksgiving, basically. Because that's whenever my harvest and everything comes in anyways. They get some blood, or we'll just have to ignore my puppy for a little while, and she'll bite me. The Green Man would be amazing with the Bond touch as well. Right on. Where that came from. Stop spamming symbols. Halloween is every day here, right? This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Do 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 do.
Make a calendar that says every day this is Halloween.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you get to October and it just goes Halloween.
Halloween. Halloween.
On the roll.
Indeed. Okay, so here we have some scales that I had Mod Podged some peacock feathers to, so I could interweave them with scale strips. And then
Later, Melissa.
you okay? Sitting over there in your dark corner of darkness. Life is pain. Anybody who tells you otherwise is trying to sell you something. Okay, and then here we have the scale strips that Randy made probably ages ago.
Literal months ago.
Yep. Oh, I know it, boo.
I forgot I made them. That's how long ago it was.
Now, we do have a tutorial up for how you can make your own scale strips. And then this is one I still need to make into something. This would probably do super well attached to some foam. Ah! It's pulling my arm hair. I love those finely woven scales, though. The small scales.
Be careful singing that. Disney's definitely copyrighting. I don't think it's Disney though. It's just Tim Burton.
I don't know. They probably own the rights to it now or something. Do you know where my pliers are? There's one of them. I wish I could find my flat nose.
I just joined in.
Huh?
Someone said, I just joined in. You're okay to sing along. Or to sing anything you want as long as you sound a track with it.
But these are some super cool pliers that my friend Chris gave me. Check out the tips on these. So they're perfect for working with big rings and little rings. Super cool.
Come on, you're not on key.
Do what?
You're not on key.
Right on. I know. Yeah, it's not ripped off. It's just poorly done. So it's going to take one closed ring. the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it's...
What are you doing now, hon? I walked away for a moment.
I'm weaving some scales together for strips for on the belt to go with that outfit over yonder. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. What's real stupid, Lauren? You would be surprised it counts as copyrighted. Wow. I don't know. I refuse to live in fear. They can take my love, take my way, take me where I cannot stand. Burn the sky and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black, till I'm light coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. Because yeah, you can actually, when you're weaving scales, you can skip every other. So like, see how there's like a ring in between there, and it loosens up the density. So, because these scales can be quite expensive, and so that way you're not having to spend a ton of money on scales for an outfit, but you still get that really nice scale effect. And I just used these, I used Mod Podge Dimensional Magic, and then, I kid you not, I clothespinned the feather over, folding the quill over, and Mod Podged it on both sides. Like I did one side, and then let it dry overnight, and then did the other side. I don't know, y'all. For as much as I've hummed and for as many videos as we have, I've never had any problems with copyright infringement. And there are quite a few bands out there who have, you know, covers and stuff done of other people's music. Like, I actually did the vocals and piano part to Gary Jules's Mad World, following the sheet music just as accurately as I could, which still wasn't very accurate, but I mean, it was pretty close up on it, and that's been up for over a year, and I haven't gotten any copyright going down on that.
Night, Rachel.
Night night, Rachel. Randy is nursing his hurt neck and shoulder and moderating for me. No, but it doesn't matter. She's probably okay. I just wanted to say something just in case, especially if it's Disney. You can't hardly even sell Disney fan art, right?
Yeah, you don't mess with the mouse.
You don't mess with the mouse. That's what they say. So I think that's going to look pretty neat with just a little peacock eye down at the end of it. Till the night coming back, burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. So does anybody have any questions or anything? Well, thanks, Randy. You're doing so good.
Got a few videos of me singing in the background tracks.
So cover away. As long as you don't play more than 3 seconds of a copyrighted recording, you're fine. Gotcha.
When you were little, did you always want to do crafts?
I was a weird kid, I guess. I don't know. I think all kids are weird. But the question is, when I was young, did I always want to do crafts? Actually, my absolute favorite thing as a kid was playing with my toy horses, and pretending I was one of them, and, like, running around in the backyard pretending I was a horse. Like, that was my life. Like, I wanted to grow up to be a horse. Like, it's basically, that didn't work out for me, so instead I'll be an artist. So,
Why do you keep hitting Randy? Now he's broken.
Oh no, it was he slept funny or something. Actually, it was from when we. It was when we cuddled yesterday, because he was sitting like right behind me and had like his arm around my tummy while I was crafting. But I guess it had him lean over weird, and we were like that for like 4 hours. So that's why he's all torn up today. But I still kind of feel like maybe worth it. Maybe.
Huh? What?
Maybe it was worth it.
Yeah, sure.
Oh no. No, the snuggles for the wounds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, honey. I mean, now it's just someone scared everything up. We put black lights throughout the entire living room for Grandma's birthday. Always big and marvelous. Right on. So this part's a little more time consuming. It's less immediately big bang, for your buck. Like the foam kind of comes together pretty quickly. But
Sparky Cat says, yes, Mevon, I've been trying to make the double spiral chainmail earrings, and I'm having a really difficult time hearing you on your first video. I was wondering if you could help me out with that.
right on. I may actually go back, Sparky Cat, and revisit that video, because a lot of my older videos have questionable quality.
Have you done a video naming, or teaching how you do scales? If so, what's the name of that video?
I have done a video on how to do scale strips like this. Oh, I can't remember what the name of the video is though.
Scale strips,
Yeah, if you just in YouTube or under my channel search scale strips, and Yvonne Williams, it should work out. Hey Cheyenne, we actually haven't, we're like full up, like ready to go on a balloon ride. It's just we haven't had any chance to really sit down and work out the logistics and the scheduling, because we've been so busy prepping for this convention, just getting last minute things made. We were supposed to load the van tonight. I'm thinking we might end up doing that tomorrow morning because of Randy's shoulder. He's like, I'll deal with whatever, but it's like, well, we'll figure it out. And I kind of want to just sit here and craft, like, just make everything that I possibly can before going to the show tomorrow.
What are your horns made out of?
The horns that I'm wearing right now are made out of EVA craft foam. There's an example of it. I don't have any. Where'd it go? There it is. It's made out of this stuff. Okay, so that's how it looks. I think I love that. Please stream all night. I'll be here crafting too. Right on.
The scales are for the belt for the truck.
Yeah, I'm using this as the belt base, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to punch holes in it, and then we're going to attach the scales to this. And then I actually have a skirt. I don't think I'm going to be able to whip out my sewing machine tonight to sew up the skirt that goes with it, because we got some material for it. I don't know. We'll play it by ear and see. I love the blank place on the front of the horns. Right? And and I figure a lot of crafty people buy things, so somebody who takes this home might be able to add their own little touch of something. What is your favorite thing to craft? I think it's watercolors. I was doing a 30-day challenge and stopped at day 8 because I just haven't had time to paint. I'm all for the night craft fest. I've got a show I'm getting ready for. Right on. Ever watched the movie The Craft? I haven't. Don't tell anybody. I'm a horrible person. But
You're not a horrible person for that. Have you ever eaten pork rinds?
I think I have eaten pork rinds. I didn't much care for them.
I know you did. You stole mine.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
I guess I liked them. Never mind. I liked them so much I can't remember it. Also, I just steal your food, Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair, Ethereal. It's whatever's newest is my favorite. Because I don't know, I like doing such a broad diversity of things because it's like whenever I get tired of wire wrapping, I can do chainmail. If I get tired of doing chainmail, I can do leatherworking. If I get tired of leatherworking, I can crochet. If I get tired of crocheting, I can water paint. If I get tired of water painting, I can work with foam. If I get tired of working with foam, I can doodle with colored pencils. Or, you know, so it's, bye, Crystal.
The scales you're working on now go to a belt that matches the peacock outfit.
Oh, I don't know if they can hear you, honey. The
You can
question,
say that.
do what?
I know, but you can say that.
Right on. The question is, what are the scales that I'm working on right now? These are for the belt for this outfit that's sitting off to my side here.
Who's your favorite death god from the Death Note?
Oh, that'd be so cool. Ruka. That's his name, right? Oh, y'all can hear Randy? Right on. We should start a fund to get Randy a mic that clips to his shirt. The thing is I don't know how I would plug that into my phone. Ryuk, yeah. That would be super cool to do that outfit. But it's until we get better internet and we can stream OBS or figure out Google Hangouts or something, I don't really think that's going to be much of an option.
So Ryuk is your favorite death god?
Do what?
Ryuk is your favorite death god?
No, I thought they were just talking about
No,
Ryuk.
I said, which is your favorite death god from the Death Note?
Oh, yeah, Ryuk. I don't know the names of any of the other ones.
I can't think of the names either. The bony one was cool.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Been like 2 months.
I know, but I don't recall it, you know?
Alright. Bye, Storm.
Bye, Storm. Have a good dinner. But yeah, I'm loving the way the little feather just right at the tip is looking. Okay, I actually think I'm gonna go and start like moving stuff out of the van and getting things shuffled around. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If anybody's watching Sparky, you can send me pictures on my Back to Earth Creations page on Facebook. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, or ideas, leave them down below. If you enjoy my free tutorials, check me out on Patreon. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. But thanks again for hanging out with me, y'all. I'll be live streaming again on this coming Tuesday and again on Thursday. And then I do daily videos on stuff and things. So,
Our next
bye,
Thursday
everybody.
will be driving.
Yeah, we'll be on the road next Thursday, but we'll figure it out. Bye, everybody.